Life is meant to be lived with a smile. You've done it. You've been granted an interview. You had a competitive application, your resume looked good, and they've called you to come in to interview.
Hey,
Now what? Yeah. How do you interview well?
Step number 1, dress to impress.
That's right. That is so important.
You got to look the part.
Mhm.
Don't go in with flip-flops and open-toe shoes. You want to look good, all right? People take you more seriously if you look the part.
You know what? And also when you look good, you feel good, and you're just better.
That's
You know?
right.
You speak better.
Dressing to impress naturally gives you more confidence.
That's right.
And when you're confident about your own self, that makes people believe in you.
You also want to be sure to enter the room with a strong handshake. That's right.
Nice firm.
Right.
Our grandfather always taught us that it's important to have a nice firm handshake. Give it a good squeeze because that means that you mean business.
Next thing is speak well.
Absolutely. You got to be articulate.
Yep, that's right. Make sure you say your words crisply and clearly. And if they ask you a question, answer them clearly. And a good thing to do is when you're asked a question, try to give an example of your answer to that question. This is a hard thing to describe, but don't just give a yes or no. Expound and then try to give examples from your personal life to kind of speak to the answer that you're giving.
Practice. Ask me a question.
Tell me one trait about yourself that you feel like would make you a good candidate.
I'm friendly. I love people. All my friends tell me that they love how I greet each one of them with a hug. If it's somebody's birthday, I always acknowledge a birthday by giving even a gift, even if it's a little something. Or if somebody hosts something at their house, I'll bring the hostess a housewarming gift, even if it's not a new home, just for the fact that they're hosting. So I'd say overall, my friends would say I'm friendly.
Awesome. So she gave personal examples of what it means to her to be friendly. So that's how you answer an interview question. And another thing I like that she was doing, even though we're sitting side by side, you won't be doing that in an interview, but she made sure to make eye contact with you.
Right.
You always want to make eye contact with your interviewer. That shows that you're actively listening and this is an active conversation. So make eye contact directly. Don't look off. When you look off, you start looking shy and insecure, but you want to be secure and confident in yourself, and making eye contact is part of that.
Yeah, part of articulation and communication is verbal and physical cues such as head nods, eye contact, even hand movements can help relay your message to your interviewer to let them know that you're serious.
That's right. One of the other things that is important to do when you are interviewing is to do your research. I think it's so important to know something about the program or the business you're interviewing at.
Yeah.
If you go in not knowing anything about them, it shows that you really don't have that much of an interest. It's like a relationship, really. You want to show that you have an interest in them and you want them to have an interest in you. So make sure you are desirable, make yourself a desirable applicant by doing the steps we mentioned before, but also show that they are desired. Show them that you want them just as much as you want them to choose you.
I remember when I interviewed for dental school, I asked my interviewer, so tell me, what are your thoughts on Senate Bill 861? And I had done my own research beforehand, and Senate Bill 861 at that time was about dental schools needing to be built in more rural communities or more underserved communities. So
it was a hot topic.
It was a hot topic at the time that I entered dental school. And my interviewer in particular was so impressed that I asked the question, and he was really into politics. So we spent about 5 minutes just talking about Senate Bill 861, and it really left a great impression on him, the fact that I asked about something that he was interested in. And something that was relevant to dental school. It was part of the dental school program.
So overall, I'd say you want them to leave with an undoubted feeling that you're the right candidate for them.
Basically, every answer you give needs to let them know why you stand out over all the other applicants so that they can know that you're the right choice.
So like and subscribe for more content.